Hey guys, Joe here. Just finished watching WWE Royal Rumble 2012 event. I have to say it was the worst excuse of a pay-per-view event I've ever witnessed in my years of watching the WWE. I mean, first match was a steel cage match. You'd think, okay, that'd be pretty good. It was a fat black guy, a tall, bold white guy, and someone the size of my dad who's 5'10". So you imagine that, who's gonna win? And everyone hates Daniel Bryan because he's a flipping clown. He's just kicks people in the flipping stomach, doesn't even hurt, and he somehow managed to worm his wriggle. He's a sneaky little parasite. Managed to worm his way out of the cage. Next up, we had John Cena versus Kane, which was a match a lot of people were anticipating. It wasn't. No one even won. It was a double count out. Okay, a double count out. I don't know why they do this. And then Zack Ryder, who's supposed to be injured in a wheelchair, just got pwned by Kane. John Cena somehow manages to come out after like 10 chair shots to the back and face. Kane runs out by giving John Cena a choke slam. Next match we have a Divas match. I don't even know why they bother putting Divas matches in WWE because no one gives a crap about them. They're just stupid. They're just like clawing at each other and it's just really pathetic. I bet no one would really care if they put Divas out. Next we had the WWE Championship match, which was, I'd say, the highlight of the night. It was good. It lasted about 20-25 minutes. Not too long. Like, remember the Undertaker's match at WrestleMania 27? It lasted like 50-60 minutes. Like an Iron Man match. It did last longer than it should because they knocked out the referee and John Laurinaitis has just been a Charlie as it is. I hope he gets fired tomorrow. Dolph Ziggler should have won that match, I think, but CM Punk, obviously, they're saving him for Chris Jericho, which brings me on to my next pet peeve, which is the Royal Rumble itself. It started out with The Miz. It was just the worst Royal Rumble. I've watched WWE since 2004, okay? I've seen now 8 Royal Rumbles, and this one's by far the worst. We had a few legends return, like we had the King in the ring, Jerry the King Lawler. We had Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and we had even Michael Cole was in there, and Ricardo Rodriguez. But why? I mean, because there was no one in, because it was all crap. And then who gives two craps? Who gives a crap about Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Because he's like 63 years old. Why isn't he in his retirement home, like living on a little water sack? Next, Sheamus comes out. Chris Jericho comes out. He said it's going to be the end of the world. And no, it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't because we got some white ginger Irish guy winning the Royal Rumble. He's going to go on to WrestleMania. So, disappointing night overall. Whoever's doing your storylines, WWE, you need to change them. Because right now, these 2 teddies, my dog's teddies, could do a better job at writing scripts than you. That's right, you. If you don't do these, it's all worthless and worthless. So if you don't change your perspective on the storylines, WWE, I'll stop watching you and you'll lose one of your valuable customers and I'll start watching TNA.